Let's see how many seconds is gonna be. They're coming. It's gonna be too late. It's too late. That's too late. Yeah, sorry, Jet. They might still be able to take the fight there after. Grove buying space and time, presenting himself forward. Arrow will catch onto Toxic. There's the Sonic Wave. They haven't killed the Roach just yet. They're going outside the pit now. They've already lost Schlick. Spies back instantly. Adastam with the BKB. Blinks back onto the high ground. Grove trying to flee away from the fight. Glimpse back though will prevent that from happening as he gets chunked down by Deppy. Revealing his Scotty for the first time in a fight. Get the minus! Deppy, minus! Thank you. There we go in the middle of the lane. TKC gets chopped off by MD. Unfortunately, he has allies nearby him. Deppy, though, will not be able to save the life of Adastam, who dies right before his very face. Trying to TP out on this Pudge. Fissure cancels it, as well as the glimpse. MD not allowed to escape this fight. And because of the Eye of Scotty, there's a lot of damage between that and the Spirit Siphon. But Deppy's on the wrong side of the fissure. So he has to watch Soup die before his very eyes. However, he can find immediate revenge thereafter as they bring down the Pudge, and now suddenly the path to Roshan is open. They brought back on Adastam, but they brought back just to give him a lovely little gift of immortality in this bit. Lol. Wait, what? They give it to Deppy? That's... They've been having major difficulties holding her in position. MD does get hooked, but who the hell cares? They're just going to go back for the tier 2 tower. TKC also now is the Shivas, another way of making life difficult for Castaway, but they toss TKC into the air. BKB forced out immediately. Static Storm down onto 2. No BKB from the Pudge. Will end up dying next to the tier 2 tower. Deppy goes into the infield to prevent himself from dying. Still alive right now. On the backside of the fight, they force things away as Chosen One inside the Moonlight Shadow near the secret shop. Erstwhile, we do get the disarm out. Deppy pops out of TKC, trying to run down some heroes. None of these targets are palatable though. Castaway though, fighting himself, getting glimpsed back. Sonic Wave from Adastam will enable them to bring down the big old TA as she dies, and they're still alive on Deppy. Hasn't even lost the Aegis. Adastam, one more hit should be enough to kill the Witch Doctor. He gets that hit. And they also kill Grove's Courier so they can reclaim their gem. DP finally ends up dying, but Chosen One on the far side of things trying to bring down Toxic will be able to do so. Chosen One, can he help bring down Adastam? Absolutely not, because Deppy on life number 2. Speaking of MG on the Pudge, she's gotten her very far forward. Static Storm is at the ready. Toxic, use it. There we go. He's actually dead. Static Storm, some more damage coming out. Soup is preventing him from escaping either. And the forced off! What a play! Adastam is here though, and they get a forced off onto Deppy as well to chase him past the fissure. They actually find 3 off the back of this big man as well.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They're gonna try force this buyback. They've already gotten one out of Slinks. They're gonna force a dieback onto Slinks. Castaway is in such an awkward position. There's the buyback on MD. They had no other option. TKC in an awkward position. There's a tossback. Grove founding Deppy. Sonic Wave though, buying Deppy a little bit more space and time, but it's not gonna be enough. He still ends up dying. Pudge though will die to a dieback as well. So that's 2 heroes under grave for Sinister5 with no buybacks available. However, Lifestealer being brought down is the primary function of his physical damage being gone. Doesn't allow Benchwarmers to stick around. The ghosts are about to end for TKC. Grove not done with the chase either, as they've isolated Toxic here. Drop down the Static Storm just to buy space and time. Soup actually managing to bring down Chosen One. And now, because of the Static Storm, Castaway is gonna die. Oh my god, what a player. He dies, but hashtag worth. Grove is now also going to end up losing his life. Lifestealer happy to buy back because he knows that there's access to the Roshan pit. He's going to have an Aegis very, very shortly. Sinister5 realize the same thing, so they buy back en masse. They 1, they 3, and they all support. They buy back, they kill TKC off the back of this, and they reclaim their gem too. He doesn't have buyback on the Death Prophet, so he can't come back into this game because he lacks the money. And unfortunately here, Eti and Benchwarmers don't have burst damage to kill Roshan. They can't take the big man down. They might just go on to Grove. Look how much damage he's taking. Grove is gone. That's a dieback on him. Oh god. Yeah, they can't. They cannot contest this. They've already brought back on Chosen One, so he'll die back if he goes in. So will Slinks, so will Castaway, and they don't have Grove available. So even though it takes them a damn sight longer to bring this down than the TA does, they nonetheless are able to claim this. Deppy gets the Aegis. He's just trying to force a reaction, because the moment they react onto him, that gives Soup the go-ahead to go in for the counter initiation. So Sinister5 have to be very careful about this approach. Tier 3 tower coming close to falling. There's the arrow connecting onto TKC. TKC is about to get brought down, and indeed he will. Soup waiting for these BKBs to go down. They'll find the fish onto 2. Gogan with the echo flare. They've already managed to bring down Grove. MD about to fall himself as well, as Deppy chalking through Chosen One. Adastam able to blink away from the fight. Deppy going in, going back onto this Castaway TA, who managed to bring down at the very least Toxic, but Adastam happy to re-engage with this refresher, gets the Sonic Wave. They've given him an ultra kill. Can they give him the Rampage? Can they give him the 4-5? Castaway, the lone survivor. Their gem is gone, so they can't catch Castaway. Oh god, but they finally catch him now. They deny the Rampage to Adastam, but who cares?